All right, folks, we're gonna try this again. We got a little bit more water out here today. I'm here in the morning. It's not high tide, but it's not low tide, so we're gonna see what we can do. And also, what I've done is I went and bought some different kind of bait so I can shoot docks. I can fish some docks, like when the tide's not right and I can't fish where I want to fish for bass. I can go fish some docks for some redfish or some trout, or maybe even sheep's head or whatever. So we'll be back, folks. Stay tuned. We're going fishing. Hey, folks, I think I'm gonna change my mind about going here because I don't want to get back there and the tide go out and I'm stuck back there, like what happened on my my wave runner. If you ain't seen that video, go watch Stuck in the Muck. I spent the night on my wave runner because that same shit happened to me. I went back into some areas where I couldn't get out of because the tide left. So I'm gonna go rebait. I'm gonna take the worms, rubber worms off, and I'm gonna put some stuff on for bass, and I mean for redfish. We're gonna try some redfish this morning. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, to get out of the way of everybody, I need to put some bait on. My phone's sitting in the water. It'll be all right. Probably needs to be cleaned off anyway. Get rid of that. That hook right there. I should have cut my toenails. I'm glad my toenails ain't in the video. Get away from this dock for a minute. Get away from this. Get away from this pier. Boat launch. Be back in a minute, folks, when we start fishing. All right, folks. A little bit loud because of that barge, that tugboat behind me. But I'm gonna cast up on this dock real quick to see if there's any fish up here. Need to slow down. We're going too fast, I think. Yeah, I'm going too fast. Creep right up on the dock. You gotta remember, you ain't got no brakes in these damn things. I'm new at kayaking, and I'm new at kayak fishing, so y'all bear with me. I'm doing the best I can. I'm gonna try to catch a fish. I'm using a jig. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I know I'm leaning way too far back. Probably should have cut my toenails. Hope y'all can't see my toenails. There we go. All right. Well, had a hit. Had a bite. Had a bite, folks. Already. Had a bite. Not bad at all. Let me make sure I still got all my bait. Didn't bite the tail of it off. What I'm using is a little storm lure that looks like that. And I'm just throwing right up along in front of these docks. It's about, I'd say it's about 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock. And high tide is, actually low tide is gonna be around noon. So we're working towards low tide. Let it sink. I ain't trying to be real serious about this. I just want to make y'all a video. I do want to catch a fish though. I'd like to catch something I could eat. That'd be really nice. If I could catch an eater, a keeper, an eater, if I could catch an eater, something I could eat, that would be especially wonderful. I know my vests don't fit, but they don't make a vest for a guy like me. They don't make a vest that big. If they do, I ain't got one. Or they ain't got none in the store. None of the stores around here had any, so I did the best I could. May have to move, get away from this noise. So, I don't know if y'all saw that on the live video where the GoPro's not really mounted too tight. And I had to turn it on with the eye of one of these off this fishing pole because my voice commands weren't working. So, I'm doing the best I can, folks. I'm trying to learn how to kayak fish. And I like to catch one. I had one bite already. And man, I really need a motor that I can control with my feet on here. There's some empty slots over here where there's not a boat parked. And that's what I'm doing. I'll throw my bait into those spots and fish back towards myself. Hopefully some of those deeper holes where the boats usually are will hold some fish. We'll find out, though. Well, I hooked something. I thought it was a fish, but probably not a fish as it's not moving. So I guess we're gonna reel ourselves to it and see whose crab trap we caught. I don't know what it is. It feels like a crab trap or something. Whatever it is, it's heavy. I thought I had a fish. So, first foul, see if we can unhook it. I'll stick my pole down as far as I can, see if I can jiggle it around. And oh, I caught a piece of rope, I can see. Just caught a piece of rope is all. I caught the end of a piece of rope. Wonder what's on the other end of that piece of rope. Caught a piece of rope, folks. I'll be able to show it to you. See that piece of rope? There's my first catch, a piece of rope. I caught a piece of rope. I don't want to catch it again, so let's I'm gonna throw it over here on the dock. It's hooked to something. Just throw it up there like that. Okay, now I got myself backed up in a corner. I don't know how many more ropes they got down there to deter people from fishing their hole. I don't know. Anyway, I threw it up on the dock for them. Hopefully they secure it better. So folks, it's a Sunday morning, December the 11th. It's around 8 o'clock. Niceville, Florida. Temperature's about, I'd say 70 degrees. I don't know. Hey Siri, what's the temperature? Hang on a minute. Hey Siri, what's the temperature?
It's 64 degrees right now.
64 degrees. Not bad. For December the 10th or 11th. Not bad at all. I've only had one bite so far. Been fishing about half an hour, I guess. I'm not even sure I'm doing this right. I'm definitely not doing it right because I didn't bring my sunglasses. I'm out here without sunglasses for one. That's screw up number one. Now I'm looking straight into the sun. Oh. Yeah. I got a variety of baits, but I think they're all about the same, really, as far as the species I'm going after. They'll eat any of them that I throw at them, as long as I get it in the right spot. Ooh, I can smell something good. Somebody's cooking some good breakfast around here. Man, that's making me hungry. I ain't had no breakfast this morning. I just got up and did my thing. I shaved. Y'all saw that video. And then I just came fishing. I wanted to hurry up and get on out here and get some fishing going before the sun came up too high, because once the sun gets up above me, well, it ain't gonna take that long. I'll be gone. I won't be much. I'm not much for being in the sun, folks. So, yeah, that being said, we ain't got much time left to fish, especially with me smelling somebody's cooking. Man, and I got some fresh farm eggs at home from William's house last time I was there in the fridge. Oh my God. Yeah, I got some fresh eggs. I mean, they don't get no fresher than that, really, except for you pick them out of the chicken's butt. They don't come out of their butt, do they? Well, I ain't getting no bites, folks. I mean, I got one bite at the beginning, and that was it. So I'll be back, folks. Let me move positions. So, folks, comment down below and tell me, what's the best time to come fishing? Is it when the tide is coming in, going out, high tide, low tide? What do you think? What's your best luck for, like, in a place like this? I'm in Brackish. It's mostly salt water, but there's a creek that comes into it, so it's pretty much salt water. I'm in a bayou, okay, the Boggy Bayou. What tide is the best for the fishing that I'm doing? I'm going for redfish or like some trout, speckled trout, maybe even white trout. Just whatever I can catch. Really, I ain't having no luck. So put the comments down below and let me know. Obviously, I can't come at midnight, but I'm doing the best I can. I'm giving it a try. But let me know, what do you think, folks, with your experiences fishing these types of places in the bay and around docks and boats and stuff like I am? What's the best time of day, or the best tide to come fishing on? And we will continue to try to catch fish. I can tell right now, I'd like to have a kayak that has either pedals, and steering, all by feet. That'd be nice, because then I could concentrate on mainly fishing instead of paddling and steering. Some nice sailboats out here. I'd love to have a sailboat one day, a big one I could live on. You know, wouldn't that be awesome to be able to live on the water, live on a sailboat, and just go wherever, whenever you wanted to? I've subscribed to a couple of sailing channels on YouTube, Sailing Doodles and Delos, D-E-L-O-S, S-V Delos, Sailing Vessel Delos, something like that. Anyway, I watched a couple others, barefoot, sailing, and these people live on their sailboats, and they had lived the wonderful, wonderful life that a mariner can expect to live on the water. I bet they know how to catch some damn fish. Obviously, I don't. Now, put me in my little pond behind my house with some fresh water, I can catch some fish. My wrist is starting to hurt. I'm probably going to learn that I need to be bringing my wrist brace on these fishing trips because my wrist is starting to hurt. I'm not used to this, folks. I'm not used to this action, doing this repetitive, you know, what I'm doing with the fishing pole right here. I'm not used to doing that. I brought a water with me. It's under my seat somewhere. I'm not going to try to reach it. I don't think I'm going to be here much longer. If I ain't catching nothing, I ain't getting no bites. Folks, I ain't fixing to sit out here for no 2 or 3 hours, you know, continuing this. There's no reason to do that. When somebody's cooking some good breakfast, it's not for me, but I can go do the same thing at my house. I can cook me some good breakfast. It won't be fish, but yeah, it'll be something. Cook some sausage. Got steak thawed out for tonight on the grill. Oh, folks, I ordered some grills, some new burners for that barbecue grill that I was repairing on Amazon. It cost like $68 for a set of 3 burners. So that's all that thing really needs, and it's good to go for years. I guarantee I'll use that barbecue grill for several years. So, folks, I think I'm gonna start heading back. Didn't have no luck fixing. I'm gonna turn you all around like that. Check it out. See if I can turn you all the way around without losing it. Let's go like that. Here we go. Now y'all get a different perspective of where we're at. I'm gonna fish my way back, but you don't have to look at my crotch the whole time. Now you can look at this. See where I'm fishing, see where I'm throwing to. I'm just throwing right up there to the back of these boats. Just like, you know, right on the edge of the boat. I don't throw at the boat. I don't hit the boats. I just throw, like, you know, if there's fish living or hanging around underneath these boats or around them, I'm gonna attract them, I hope. I haven't yet. Haven't had any luck at all. Just one nibble and one piece of rope I caught. That's all. Boy, this fishing reel needs to be cleaned so bad. I need to sit down one day and just take a day and take care of my gear, get it cleaned up and working properly. I mean, it's working properly, but it's just dirty as hell. See if I can get up in between the two. Well, I'm scared. I don't want to hit nobody's boat with this lead. So I'm not even going to try that. I'm just going to move on around. Move on around this way. I'm in a little bit deeper water over here, so maybe I'll have better luck. See, that wind is kicking. I don't know if you can see the windmill, the wind generator. There's a generator on that boat right there. And the wind is kicking, folks. Pushing me backwards. I mean, it ain't kicking, but it's not. I don't want to be fighting the wind to get back. And if it gets worse, like it's supposed to be, we're supposed to be having a front come through. I'm gonna be fighting the wind to try to get back to the dock. I sure would like to catch one fish first. Just one, please. Sure, it's a nice sailboat. I like that. That's what I like to have, one that size. 60 foot. Man, I can't even catch a fish around this boat. You figured there'd be some fish around this thing, but I'm not getting any bites anywhere. Nothing. Well, I just hooked my damn. Well, I guess that's the end of that one. Because I ain't getting up and getting it. You see? See what I've done? I've hooked my own rope. Well, okay. C'est la vie. Hasta la vista, whatever you say. That's the end of this one, folks. Thanks for coming with me on a kayak ride. Let's not even call this fishing. Let's just call this, we went for a kayak ride. Right? That's what we did. We went for a ride on a kayak. There you go. Next time I will make sure I secure that camera better. Will you? I'm not gonna lose the camera. If I do, I'll buy you a new one. Actually, I need to buy myself one, so I ain't gotta borrow yours, but I ain't got that kind of money right now, so you know how it goes. Let's get on up here and go home and cook some breakfast. And pee. Let's go pee first, because I ain't peed in my britches. All that right there is coming off the paddle. All that wet, those wet pants, that came off the paddle. These little things right here are supposed to stop the water from dripping onto you, but they don't work that great. They need to be a little bit bigger. See y'all next time, folks. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Yeah, I told you what I was gonna do, folks. Come home, cook me some I cooked some sliced ham, some honey ham. That's good. I'm not gonna make y'all listen to me eat this time, I promise. And I fried a couple eggs that's fresh off Williams Farm. These are brown eggs, and I got me a English muffin. Thanks for watching, folks. An episode of me trying to go fishing. Anyway, at least I got something to eat. Bye.